Hope y'all had a great Tuesday today. I actually went to the gym today for the first time since 1967. And while I was there, I quickly remembered why I haven't been since before we went to the moon. I'll tell you about that. But I've recently become friends with Sarah Elizabeth, who goes to the gym about 13 times a day. And also Nikayla, who burns 1,700 calories a day at the gym. And I get a notification on my watch that she has burned all these calories, and her output has powered a water filtration center in Africa. So I was starting to feel the peer pressure to go. Not long into my spin class, I realized why I am meant to be a hood ornament in life. When you were a kid and you rode your bikes around the neighborhood, there was always that one that rode on the handlebars. Well, that was me. And that's really where I belong, not operating the pedals. Nonetheless, I get to the gym tonight, and Brian and I went together. We were totally that couple, so throw up in your mouth. We get our little bikes together, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. Like, I can rock this. About 7 minutes in, I started to sweat, and so I looked over, and luckily my very kind husband had thought ahead for me and had gotten about 17 towels when we checked in, like he was going to open a dog washing station while he was on his bike. And so I'm like, hey, Brian, can I have a towel? And he looks at me for 6.5 seconds longer than he really should have. Typically you go, oh babe, here you go, have a towel, I have plenty. No, that was not the reception I received. It was. So after he pondered it, and I guess he realized I had access to murder him in his sleep, he decided it was in his interest to share a piece of terry with me. I mean, I don't know if he was planning on opening his own YMCA, or maybe he just came from a part-time job at a car wash, but he had more towels than his allotment. Luckily, he shared with me. In other news, I don't know if you've been to the gym lately. It's kind of like when you go to church and you learn that everyone has learned a new reply, and also with you. Peace be to God. They need to tell you this. Anyway, so at the gym now, the bikes, they have a color. And so everyone in the room can see how lazy you are or how much you're not putting out. Well, I was trying to put out. But to make that thing turn red, all I would think about was how I wanted a glass of red wine, not turning that bike red. Anyway, I only need enough strength to open the food container for Coco, to not have her murder me in my sleep, and open wine. And now with the new twist tops, that's much easier. So gym day one did not go as expected.